Whoa, can y'all see me? Yes, you can. You can see me clearly. So it's Cherise. I'm back. This is gonna be a get ready with me. I promised y'all, well, my goal is to do 10 looks before band camp starts, and band camp starts either the 22nd or the 23rd, I believe, of July. The third week. Hold on, let me look it up because I want to give y'all the facts. And I want to do 10 looks before then. So this is going to be look number 1. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and a few other products. I might do like all Too Faced in this video or as much as I have. We're going to see. First, let me find this date. So band camp starts on the 23rd of July. Today is the 5th, so I've got, what, 18 days? I don't want to do the math right now. I got like a little less than 3 weeks to do 10 looks, which is fine. I should be able to do that. So let's hop right in. I just got out of the shower, and this is a fresh wash and go. So I'm just going to tell you what I used on my hair to achieve what you're seeing right now. So the first thing I did was I put in the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco Moisture Recovery Leave-In Curl Milk. It's supposed to instantly moisturize with exotic shine, softens and detangles, defines, curls, controls, frizz. So this is what I used first. I really like this line of products. They're very moisturizing to my hair. My hair lasts like at least 7 to 10 days. Like, it's amazing. So I use this Curl Milk, their Moisture Recovery Leave-In, and then I went on top of it with the Pudding Perfection Curl Enhancing Cream. Shapes and smooths for stretched out curls. So this is the second product I use on top. And then to kind of do my edges, as you can see, I use Eco Style Argan Oil Gel. A lot of people ask what I use on my edges. You can see. I use Eco Style Argan Oil or the Clear. Those are my 2 favorite ones for my edges. But I'm going to transition away from using Eco. So once all of my Eco gel runs out, I'm going to try other gels, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really huge on the whole, all the stuff people say about it. Like, I'm probably still going to use it because I enjoy it. It works for me. It's cheap and it's effective. So let's jump right in. On my lips, I've already put on some of this Buxom Power Plump Lip Balm called the Big O. Y'all have seen me use this before, just so my lips are moisturized, since I did just get out of the shower. And for the rest of this video, so that my hair isn't falling in my face, isn't touching my face, I'm going to put on this satin bonnet. I'm going to flip my head over too so I can get more volume. So this is basically a no gel wash and go. Those products are so moisturizing that they pretty much define and clump my curls well enough to where I don't need a gel. And the products are so moisturizing that I get really good longevity as well. So I'm just going to put this on, and you'll see that I kind of tuck the edge of it right on top of my edges so that they're kind of exposed so that I can blend my foundation into them. There's like some product over here that's just not settled. Honestly, my edges are probably gonna not even stay laid like they are now because of how humid it is. All right, so this is my face. It's so clean. It feels really good. I did a face mask today, so my skin is feeling really, really good, but we need to moisturize and tone. For toner, I'm actually going to go in with one of these Clearasil Ultra Rapid Action pads, maximum strength with salicylic acid, 2% acne medicine. I'm sure y'all have seen these. I used to use these when I was a teenager. And I'm running out of my Clinique, so I've been trying to like incorporate other products that have salicylic acid as my toner. Or it's like a pre-step before I go in with moisturizer. Because I don't want to say I'm stressed. Oh, there goes Nola. I'm not really stressed, but I do have a lot that I will be doing soon. And then I do like hormonal and breakout around that time of month. A lot of people do. But I just noticed salicylic acid is like a toner before I moisturize. especially during the day, has worked really good at keeping like acne at bay and just helping keep my skin clear. So we're gonna do this first. Hope y'all like my shower curtain. Isn't that pretty? I got it at Ollie's. My bathroom is almost done, like to where I can show it to you guys, but I think I want to get I need to get a little trash can for in here. And I think I want to put maybe something on this wall and something on that wall. And then this bathroom is done being decorated and it's already organized. Really, really nice. So can't wait to show y'all how I organize all my hair products and makeup and skincare. I'm really excited to show y'all. I've made a lot of progress. All right, so I just make sure I wipe the whole face with this. I like to use one. And now we're gonna go in and moisturize. For moisturizer, I like to, well, first I'm gonna go in with this Elevate Advanced Retinol Serum. This is from Algenist and this is gratis. I'm almost done with it. I've been trying to use it up. I like this. I don't really notice an extreme difference when I use it versus when I wasn't, but I mean, I have it, so I use it. As you can hear, it's almost empty, so I might have like one more use of that. I've been trying to get rid of all my like sample size, deluxe sizes, and other mini size items. Because just because it's small doesn't mean it doesn't take up space. And I'm trying to stay as organized as possible. And just use up what I have before I purchase more. Speaking of purchasing things, I am participating in No Buy July. I heard about this from the Fancy Face, who heard about it from some other YouTubers. And I think that is such a great idea. No Buy July, so I'm not buying any makeup this month. So once August comes and school starts, I'll be focused on getting school stuff for my classroom and things. So I probably will be doing like a low buy August. There's a couple drugstore items I'm really interested in. But other than that, there's not really anything that I'm like dying to buy or that can't wait, you know? So that's been something different I'm trying out. My dad is like, thank you, Lord Jesus, because yeah. All right, on top of this, I'm gonna go in and my face actually feels pretty good. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty primer. I like to use the Fenty primer kind of as a moisturizer because it's not super matte, it's a soft matte finish. So yeah, we're gonna go in with Fenty as a primer. I like to do 3 or 4 pumps if they come out all the way. Like, sometimes this wants to work and sometimes it acts crazy. Hopefully that's enough. I don't feel like dealing with that right now. But yeah, let me update you on my date. So first date was when my best friend texted me the next day. Because, okay, so I told you I was meeting up with my 2 best friends. The pictures are on my Instagram. Met up with my 2 best friends, or my best friend and another friend. We're just going to call them both my best friends that I met in college. They're both on the Winthrop volleyball team. And that's how I met Jackie. She ended up being my roommate during the summer when she came to train and stuff. And when she transferred schools. So, and then Irene was also on the volleyball team. And I hung out with the volleyball girls all summer because it was really just athletes and a few people that like me that were not athletes taking summer classes. Very few people in the residence hall. So I hung out with them. They were cool. So we went out to Charlotte and I met up with them. And then I also had the guy, Daniel, meet up with us there because, you know, stranger, even though it was a very populated place, it's always a good idea to have people that you can trust close by, nearby, in the vicinity, whether that person knows it or not. But I was like, no, you just gonna meet my best friend today. We're all gonna hang out, have a good time. And then as the night progressed and things, I already kind of explained this, I feel like, in another video. But as the night progressed and they realized that I felt comfortable, I felt safe, and I had my phone fully charged and everything, they kind of ventured off. And then we ended up going to a couple other places together, just him and I. And when she texted me the next day to ask how it was, I said it was exceptional. And it really was exceptional. Like literally one of, I'm trying to think, should I say the best like first date I've ever been on? yeah, I'm gonna say it was like the best first date. Like I had so much fun. And it's funny because he like asked me what my ideal date was yesterday. And I was like, our first date was kind of like my ideal date or like ideal day. Like I woke up, I got to take my time getting ready, putting my makeup on. I got to like do stuff around my home. Like I wasn't rushed. Like I don't like to be rushed. And then I got to meet up with my best friend and another good friend from college. And I'm here with you and you're really nice and everything's going great. So this is like my ideal day. And then we went to a place that had I had a drink. Jackie had drinks, but we went to a place where you could eat. I love places where I could eat. And places that I can have an alcoholic beverage. I only have one or two because I'm small. So if I have more than that, then I'm compromising like my mental integrity, which you don't want to do when you're on a first date with somebody. So you just don't want to do that when you're in the city, I feel like. So, and then after that, we went dancing. We went to another rooftop lounge place. And then we went to a Latin club place where we danced. And that was so much fun. I just put on the Ulta mattifying primer. I love this stuff. Really good. It's really smoothing on the skin too. Makes your skin feel like velvet. Like it's awesome. And it doesn't leave you ashy. Neither of these primers leaves your skin ashy. For some extra mattification, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Primer since I'm going to use the Too Faced foundation today, the Born This Way. And I'm just going to put this, focus it in my most oily areas. So like, it was great. Like that's pretty much all we did. He met up with us at this rooftop lounge on the 19th floor of this hotel. It was really cool. Really nice vibes, no super young, crazy people in there. Like it was very chill, very relaxed. And he had good conversation with me, Jackie, and Irene. So that was nice. And then we talked alone for a while. And then we decided to go somewhere else and leave Jackie and Irene. And my favorite part, honestly, was the Latin dancing. That was so much fun. Because Daniel he's Mexican. And he is fluent in Spanish. I don't know Spanish. Like I barely know anything in Spanish. And so like, it was really fun to be there with him and just like see his dancing, which is it can be intimidating, Most people are not totally comfortable with their dance moves. I don't really care how I look when I dance. And I'm a music teacher, so like, I don't care. Like, I'm just going to dance. If I want to dance, I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance how I want to because I think it's fun. It's great. And I don't care what people think around me, but not everyone's like that. So I was kind of pushing him out of his comfort zone a little bit and he totally went with it and it was great. Like so much fun. Like I just had a blast. Like I said, it was exceptional. Like great time, but we couldn't figure out how to get back to my car. That was really funny. So we kind of got lost. I told Siri to you can tell Siri to remember where you parked your car. And I don't know if we weren't reading it right or she accidentally flipped the parking garages, but there were two right next to each other and we were in one, but it was in the other. And I had on 5-inch heels, 5-6-inch heels. I showed you guys the heels I had on. And so my big toes specifically were just not doing good. They were not doing good at all. My big toes were hurting. My feet hurt so bad. So I'm going in with the Born This Way foundation. I have the shade Cocoa, which is one of the original shades they released. Or maybe their second time they added a couple darker shades or whatever. But this used to be their darkest shade. Honestly, I think Tiramisu would probably match me better. But Cocoa does not look bad. And I really like it alone. And I can also mix it with something a little lighter if I want to. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Cocoa, but I'm going to set my face with the ColourPop powder because it's a little bit lighter. It will make everything come together. So we're going to use Cocoa. I'm going to use this brush from ColourPop. And let me get my mirror. I'm just only going to use 2 pumps of this foundation, I think. Let's do one on this side and one on the side. As you can see, it kind of runs. But yeah, it was great. So that was our first date. And then I get all my days confused. And then yeah, like 2 pumps is more than enough for your whole face with this foundation. As you see, I'm pressing it into my skin. I need to get my days all right. So that was Saturday night going into Sunday morning. So the last day of June going into July 1st was our first date. And then on Monday, we had made plans to go on a second date because he didn't have to go to work. And I was like, well, I'm not working because it's the summer. I'm a teacher, yada, yada, yada. You know, y'all know the deal. And I was free. So on Monday, what did we do? Oh, I suggested that we go out to dinner at this place called Let's Meet, a Korean barbecue place that was really, really good. And it was actually like kind of high end. Well, actually, I'm gonna say it was high end because $30 is all you can eat. Like, and they have like the traditional Korean hot pot in the middle, and like somebody is like there cooking your food. It's kind of like the melting pot, but a little bit, it's different. Like a little bit, it's different. Yeah. Like at the melting pot, you literally legit cook your own stuff, like unsupervised at Let's Meet. I guess for like health reasons, safety reasons, like somebody is there kind of making sure that you're cooking everything all the way and that you're not going to give yourself food poisoning essentially, and just like talking you through it and teaching you about Korean food and Korean culture. And like our server was amazing. Like he was super, super kind, like funny. Like I could see myself hanging out with him. Like he could be our friend. Like if he didn't have to work, he could have just joined us for our meal. Like he was super cool. We ended up writing him a whole list of artists to listen to because I somehow we on top of that, I'm a music teacher or whatever. And he was like, oh, I love music. You know, I'm always open to like listening to new music. Like he's one of those people who can appreciate any kind of music, even if he doesn't really like it. So this is what the foundation looks like. It looks really good. Everyone will tell you, it looks like skin. It's a very natural looking foundation. And as you can see, it is a little bit dark on me, but it doesn't look too bad because it kind of matches my body. My body is a little bit darker than like my chest. But right now it looks kind of like a little too dark, but it doesn't look bad. It matches my neck. My neck is darker than my face and my chest and a little bit darker than my body actually. But I'm not mad at the shade Cocoa. Maybe once it gets cooler, I might pick up Tiramisu. Maybe. We'll see. But for now, Cocoa is good. And it's also like more of a medium coverage, not super duper full coverage. Like I can still see some of my imperfections peeking through, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't want to build it up any more than this because I like the finish and how it looks. So let me grab that powder. Yeah, so I went to the Korean barbecue place. It was really, really cool. I really wanted some bulgogi, and I knew they would have bulgogi. And let me tell you, that bulgogi was so good. It was really good. Like, oh man, it was good. It was worth the amount of money, which it was really good. So good. And he got me flowers. I wasn't expecting him to bring me flowers. They're really pretty. Would you guys like to see them? Let me go get them. Oh, they're really cute. Really pretty. And then I can pick up the powder. Let me go get the flowers to show you guys real quick. And they're very fragrant. So here are the flowers. Let me sit them on the chair. Well, you can't really see them. Here is the bouquet of flowers that he got me for our second date. And isn't it beautiful? It's just so pretty. I love the colors, very vibrant. And like I said, it's very fragrant. It smells really good. If you know what any of these flowers are, especially these big pink ones, please let me know because I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I'm very curious because the pink ones are very interesting. Like they have spikes inside. Like they're very interesting, but yeah. I had to get a vase for them, but it was like bundled up. So these are the flowers. We're gonna sit these in here. We're gonna leave it in. So like that was like extra sweet, you know. Having flowers, dinner was great. Let me get the powder. And then wait, Where did I put the color pop? There it is. Like, I know I put it extra. And then, after we had our dinner, we went to Freedom Park just to like take a walk around the park, which was so funny because literally a couple days before that, I was listening to Jill Scott, the song. I think it's called "Let's Take a Walk" or "Take a Walk" or "A Long Walk." It's called "A Long Walk," and it just made me laugh because I immediately thought of that song and I just started laughing. But he didn't know why I was laughing, but it was really funny. So we went to Freedom Park in Charlotte and we walked around that for I don't even know how long. I don't really. The thing is, when I'm with him, I don't keep track of time and I don't really care how much time is passing because I'm enjoying myself that much when I'm with him, which is great. That's how it should be. Yeah, so I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in medium deep, which y'all have seen me use it before. If you want to see the color, yeah, you kind of can't see it. It's sliding. I put it in the lid of my Coty Airspun just so that I won't make as much of a mess. I'm going to apply it all over my face using this flat top brush. So we did that. We walked around Freedom Park and just talked and people watched. And that was just really nice. Like, really, really nice. Great second date. You know, I was taken aback by the flowers. I was just like, oh, like, because I wasn't expecting that, you know, but it was really sweet. Like, it's very sweet, very kind, courteous, old school manners, like opens my car door for me, you know, pulls my chair out type of guy. Just like really, 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 really nice. Very respectful, kind, considerate. Basically, what you would expect from a grown man. But it's so hard to find. As you see, I'm pressing this powder into my skin so I don't move around the foundation. And you see how it's making me look ghostly? That's okay. I'm not taking any pictures with flash. It's daytime. It is 12:12 p.m. So yeah, that was our second date. I'm trying to think, did we do anything after that? Nope. Dinner, walked around in the park. So then we made plans for a third date, which was yesterday. So basically, we've seen each other every other day since the first day I met him. Now that I think about it, yeah. We met Saturday, not Sunday. Went on a date Monday, not Tuesday. Went out Wednesday, which yesterday was 4th of July. So I don't really get down 4th of July like that. You know, like it's cool. I think it's a great time for people to get together with their families, friends, eat food, but I don't really like, you know, like Happy Birthday America, all that type stuff. Like, nah, bruh. Not my thing. And him being from Mexico, not really his thing either. So we decided that I had been talking about how I really want to go to Waffle House because I love Waffle House. Y'all know this. So for our third date, we went to Waffle House for brunch. Like he came over relatively early. I think he got here like 10:30, 11 a.m. We had brunch at Waffle House, which was super packed. I've never seen Waffle House that packed on a, well, I guess it's a holiday, so people don't have to work, but I've never seen that packed during the week at that time of day. Like, there might be a few like older, like retired people in there, but no, like it was packed. We had to wait for like 10 minutes to eat. Which I didn't mind because I'm patient, you know, whatever, but I was shocked at how packed it was. Anyways, I was making sure my face was completely set with this powder because I'm not going to go in with any other powder on my face. This is it. Just going to use the ColourPop today. So I'm really just pressing it in, making sure that everywhere is set to help control oil and minimize transfer. And that helped to kind of lighten a little bit. It still is dark, but it matches my neck. My neck is, like I said, darker than my face and my chest. So we went to Waffle House brunch, which was fun and funny. Just because, you know, it's Waffle House. And like, it's so funny because people, like our first date, somebody stopped us. Like when we were lost, they're like, do you guys need help finding something? Like people that are native to Charlotte. And we're like, it was a guy and a girl on the app or the maps, like trying to find my car. Then she was like, I'm pretty sure it's in this garage. So we went in there, but it was actually the one across the street because Siri had it wrong. But she was like, are you guys on a first date? And we didn't really say anything. And she was just like, I can tell y'all are so cute. Bye. And they like left. It was really funny. And the same thing sort of happened while we were at Waffle House. Like our server was like, well, she didn't say like you know when people are looking at you like, oh, that's cute, like they're on a first date. Like people were kind of giving us that look, like they could tell we were on a date or whatever. And then like she was just telling me I was really pretty. The server, she's really nice. Everybody I meet at Waffle House is really nice, so I love Waffle House. So after Waffle House, we actually came back here and we took Nola to the dog park in my neighborhood. Now that's another thing. He got the chance to meet my dog, and y'all know my dog does not like people. She's it's hard for her to trust people, and I'm surprised that she liked me because she didn't know me when she first met me. You know, I was a stranger, but we immediately had a connection. So I was very nervous about him meeting my dog because she has scratched someone's face. So I was really nervous about that. But they became best friends, like literally. They love each other. They took selfies together. Like I went to the bathroom, I came back and I saw them sitting on the couch and like he had his arm over her and they were taking selfies. And I was like, well, I'm glad y'all are getting along. And that was just like a weight lifted off my shoulders because I don't have to like keep her on the leash and like bring her in every room with me. Like when I'm home, like she can just be free and she interacts with him and they're cool with each other. So that made me really, really happy. I was shocked. My parents were shocked. I literally sent a picture of him and my dog to my parents, and my parents were like, wow, how? What? Like they were in shock too. So that's a very good sign that my dog, like they get along. So that was wonderful. And then we took her to the dog park for a while. Nola she don't really play like a normal dog, like catching stuff. It's not really her thing. So she literally just walks around the dog park, sniffing stuff and like peeing everywhere. And then she'll like pee, but she has no pee left. So it's like nothing, like maybe a drop will come out. And it's just, at that point, she's like, I'm ready to go. And she'll literally nose the gate, like hit it with her nose to say, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm done here. It's just funny. So after the dog park, we just came back here. We relaxed a little bit inside because it is very hot here. And we watched some stand-up comedy on Netflix and just talked and hung out with Nola because, like I said, they're best friends. So they played with her toys. She loves to play inside with her toys, but the dog park, she's not like a regular dog. Trying to think what else. Oh, we did that. And then I also ran a couple errands. Like I needed to get some tea. Like he went with me to run a couple errands, like right up the street. And then I told him to bring his swim stuff just in case we wanted to go to the pool. But we didn't end up going to the pool because it was kind of overcast. The sun didn't really come out until like later on 4th of July when it was basically time for me to kind of take him back because I wanted to be back before all the people were going to go because I live right next to Lake Wiley and the Steel Creek area. And it was really crazy on my way coming home. Like I barely missed all the crazy traffic of people trying to go see fireworks, which I'm not about. Like I'm over it. I've seen enough. Like, you know, I'm going to use, Too Faced. Do I have any Too Faced highlighters? No, let's use something different than what I normally use. So let's use Kristen Leanne, an Urban Decay Beauty Beam Highlight Palette. And I'm going to use, I can't remember what the names of the shades are, but I'm going to use the first one. This one right here. It's kind of like a rose gold color. It's really pretty. I'm going to use that as my highlighter today. So, wait, what do we do? What am I talking about? Oh, we also ordered a pizza for dinner. Oh, that's what I'm missing. So we watched stand-up comedy and I was like, one of my friends, Tyler, I went to dinner with him the other night. He's actually moving soon. Well, I pushed the wrong color. So I'm mixing these two on the end together because I went into the wrong color. I was like, he's moving soon. And I had emptied out all these boxes and I was like, I'm going to give them to Tyler since he's moving, but I'm not sure if they're all going to fit in his car, so we might need to follow him back to his place with some of the boxes, which ended up happening. So we got a chance to meet one of my good friends from college that I worked with at York with the band, the high school band I worked with. And they like instantly hit it off too. Like he's very personable, easy to talk to. And they, were having a good old conversation. Like they've been buddies, and he helped us move the boxes and like put them in his car and my car. And then we followed Tyler to his place and helped put the boxes in his apartment and everything. And Nola came with us. Like Nola was able to come with us because she acts right around Daniel. And that was great. Like she was able to spend the whole day with us. And I've never done that with anybody because she don't like nobody but me, my mama, and my daddy and her foster mother. So, and then I was like, well, we're right here next to my university. Like, let me show you where I went to college, where I spent 5.5 years of my life and learned a lot about who I am and went through a lot of my relationships and learned how to really love and learned how I need to be loved and all that good stuff. I was like, let me show you my campus. It is beautiful too. And he loves nature. It's a very beautiful campus. So Nola, him and I took them on the tour, and Nola had never been there either. So I got to take my daughter to my school, and then I had someone to take pictures of us. So we took a couple pictures, which are on my Instagram. So yeah, I got to show him my university, just like the outside. We didn't go to any buildings or anything because, of course, it was closed because it was 4th of July. But he got to see my college, and he really enjoyed that. And he really appreciated that I would show him that, take him on like a full tour. And we'll go back one day when everything's open so we can see the inside of all of our facilities because it is beautiful. It is a beautiful campus. So that was really nice. And then he was like, I'm kind of hungry. Let's order a pizza. So we ordered a pizza, and then we came back here. We had our pizza. And then we were talking about movies in the car or whatever. And I was like, there's a movie I haven't seen yet. Or I said something, and it reminded him of Tiffany Haddish. And I think she's in Girls Trip, I said. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't follow her on any social media or anything. But I just know she's beautiful. And she was, I think, in the movie Girls Trip. And I was like, I hadn't seen it yet. And he was like, oh, no, we should go get Redbox. Like, let's Redbox it. So he did that, but it was a Blu-ray. And all I have is my laptop with the CD drive. And because my laptop is 8 years old, it will play DVDs, but not Blu-ray. If I had a newer computer, newer computers can do Blu-ray and DVDs. Like, we had to look it up. We were like, why isn't it working? Like, I was like, it works with everything else, but everything else is a normal DVD. So So that ended up being a flop. I actually need to take that Redbox back. I might do that today. I don't know what the rules are. He didn't really tell me. Like, how long do I have to take it back? I don't know. But I'll ask him actually. He just texted me, but I'm doing my makeup. So so since the movie didn't work, we ended up watching some more Netflix. And this is like a show I really like. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I was like, I don't know if you're gonna like it. Like, there's a lot of singing. It's kind of like a musical show, but it's a comedy. It's so funny, and I just wanted to laugh with him because I love his smile. Like, I love his smile. I like when he shows his teeth, which he doesn't like to do. So I was like, I'm gonna trick you into smiling by making you laugh. So we watched that, and he loved the first episode, and we ate our pizza, and Nola was right there getting pepperonis from us. And then after that, I took him home. So we basically just kind of chilled and hung out, and then helped out a friend, and then took him to Winthrop and went to Waffle House. Like a very chill, relaxed third date where you're able to really talk and engage in deep, meaningful conversations. So it's been great. Like, all 3 dates have been exceptional. Like, I'm super excited to see where this goes, and I hope that it continues. So that's my update. If y'all have any other questions, let me know. Comment, and I'll read it, and I can answer them in the next look, because this is look number 1. I'm trying to do 10. And who knows how many more dates we'll go on by the 10th video. So I'm highlighted now. This is really, really pretty. I want to use something different. Now we're going to move on to the brows. The brows I'm going to use. I've gotten really organized, but I'm still trying to memorize where I put everything. So if you see me open a drawer and then open another drawer, it's because I still don't know where everything is, even though it's organized. Haven't been this organized in a while. No, that's for lips. We need the brow pencil. That's for lips. Okay. I'm doing my brows with the Wet n Wild Mega Last pencil. I think that's everything that I didn't tell you guys. Like, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what we talk about and stuff, because it's not your business. But just know that things are going exceptionally. Like, I was telling my best friend yesterday, Hannah, when she was like, when I was describing him, I was like, Daniel's amazing. And then she's like, I don't think I've ever heard you call a guy amazing. I was like, girl, you're bright. I've dated several good men, good people, good guys, but this is another level. This is something your girl ain't ever experienced before. So, like I said, I'm excited to see where it goes. So, Wet n Wild Retractable Eyeliner Pencil. Let's put some brows on. But yeah, so I've literally just been unpacking, hanging out with Jackie, hanging out with Irene, hanging out with Daniel, hanging out with Nola, going to church. And then, like, what, 4 or 5 days I've been here, that's all I've really done. Going to Dunkin' Donuts, I went there once. Kind of want to go there again. My plan is to buy a Keurig. I think in September I'll buy a Keurig because I would prefer to make my own coffee at home. But I threw away my coffee pot because it was really old and, it starts to get nasty. And I would prefer a Keurig because you can do 1 cup at a time. So I feel like I'm not wasting it. I don't have to reheat up the coffee and all that type stuff, when you have leftover coffee in the coffee pot. And a Keurig just would make more sense for me since I'm one person and just more efficient. So I'm going to get one in September, maybe August. Whenever I get that first marching band check, I'm going to get a Keurig. So then I won't have to go to Dunkin' Donuts as much or Starbucks. There's not a Starbucks anywhere near me that I'm willing to drive to. Like, I'd have to go all the way to Rock Hill or up into Charlotte. So, but there is a Dunkin' Donuts and I love Dunkin' Donuts. Y'all know. I might go there today. Maybe I'll take Nola in the car just so that we do something today. Like, we leave at least once. We got one brow. Just look at the difference. Like, yeah, I'm like super happy. Like, it just feels good to know that I have people close by that I can trust, that I have established relationships with years ago. Like, I've known these people for years. Like, it's just good. It feels so much better to be here than where I was. I'm just thankful for my friends, to have like good friends nearby. Like, literally my college best friend is 30 minutes away. Like, if I just need to go to her house, I can. So oh, a Proctor. I'm gonna look that up. Let me screenshot this. Wait, let me take a picture of it with my phone. What? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up because that sounds great. And 10 ounces, I think my mugs can fit that. Oh. I'm literally taking a picture. Thanks, Jay. I'm gonna look that up because I can afford that now. I'm gonna look that up. Thanks. But yeah. Hey, what else I want to say? I'm just happy here. Like, I feel like you can just tell a difference in just my demeanor and how I speak, and just you can just tell that I'm happier here. So yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm looking forward to this next school year, but I'm also like trying to figure out what little things I'm going to do for the rest of the summer. And Daniel has been very adamant about like making plans of stuff for us to do together, which I love that, which is great. So we have Carowinds and the National Whitewater Rafting Center are the 2 things that we definitely are going to do. during the summer. And by summer, I mean like the actual season. It might go into the school year a little bit because during marching band, I am no good for anything but teaching band. So we'll see. I feel like if you can deal with me through the first week of band camp, then you're a real one, because I literally have like no tolerance for people during band camp. Oh, so I'll tell you how we met, which is really funny and very like millennial. So how I even met Daniel or found out about Daniel, Daniel somehow ended up following me on Instagram. I don't know when, but at least a month ago or so, because the reason I even noticed him is because he had consistently been putting very kind compliments on my photos, like genuine kind compliments, like, oh, you have a nice smile, or y'all look beautiful, or that looks fun. Like really nice comments, not like, dang girl, you're so fine, look at that booty, like nothing like that, stuff that I'll block you real quick. Very kind, respectful comments, and it was very consistent. It was like every time I would post, he had something nice to say. And then I like went to his page, and then his what's it called? His Instagram name is really funny to me, which it's Damn Daniel, the little boy with the shoes or whatever, the Damn Daniel guy. I don't even know if it's a Vine or whatever. Look at me, it's talking about a millennial thing, and then I don't even know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's like a funny thing, and I thought that was funny. I could tell he had a sense of humor because of that. So I snooped on his page, and I was like, who is this guy who keeps commenting on my pictures? Like, who is he? Like, I look at his page, oh, he's cute or whatever. But I was like, something about some Mexico, Texas. I was like, that's far away. And then I like started to go on his pictures and like look at the locations. Like, oh, he's in Charlotte. I was like, I'm moving up to Charlotte soon. So literally the day before I moved, I was like, hey, thank you for all the kind compliments on my pictures. I'm actually moving to your area. I think we should meet up. So I kind of initiated, I guess. I slid in his DMs essentially, but he was commenting on my photos. So he showed the interest, and then I reciprocated that I was interested. And then from there, we made plans to meet up the next day. Or we made plans to talk on the phone that night. And we talked on the phone for like 3 hours. So yeah, like we had a connection. You don't talk to somebody on the phone for 3 hours and not be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't waste my time like that. So we instantly had a really good connection over the phone. So then the next day, which would be Friday, I moved. And then Saturday night, we went on our first date where he met my best friend and then our mutual friend, Irene, that played on the volleyball team. So he met all three of us. So we met on Instagram. That is how we met. So funny, right? I think it's hilarious. And he's more of a shy person, which is funny as well, because if I hadn't reached back out to him, then we never would have met in person. And it also shows like, well, I asked him like, why was he so bold like on Instagram, but you're like kind of shy in person? And it's because when you're behind a computer, it's the same thing with people that are trolls. When you're behind a computer, it's really easy to be really nasty to someone, but it also gives you the confidence to like maybe compliment someone that you might not do in person. And so that's why he, was so consistent and stuff, because he found me attractive or whatever. But if we had been seeing each other, let's say every week at dinner or something, he might not have approached me in person, because that's way more vulnerable than like commenting on somebody's picture or sliding in someone's DMs, which is why so many people think they can just do that. All right, my eyebrows are done. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do for eyes? Let's keep it in the Too Faced family. We're going to use two of my favorite Too Faced palettes, which are the Chocolate Gold. I love this palette, and the Clover palette. Let me just look at the colors real quick. I kind of want to do something with, oh, it smells so good. It smells like chocolate. It smells really good. It smells excellent. Let's go into the Clover palette. This one's a little bit more colorful. Did I even show y'all that palette? Let me show you the Clover palette. This one's a little bit more colorful, as you can see. And the chocolate gold has pops of color as well, but it's a little bit different. This is kind of colorful too. Y'all can see. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna take the shade. I have a feeling this is about to be a colorful look, which I'm not opposed to. Yes, I think I know what I want to do. We're gonna take the shade Daddy Loves Me, which is like this really pretty magenta pink shade. I know, look how cute this is. This was limited edition. And when you bought it, some of the money went to supporting animals and shelters and stuff. So I was like, I'm about that life because I've got a dog who is a rescue. So yeah, we're gonna use that magenta shade in my crease. But yeah, that's how we met. Let me know if you have any other questions. Like I'm pretty open about stuff, but at the same time, it's like I be forgetting details. Especially like, you know how you're like when you really like someone and you're all like you're kind of in the cloud, like you be forgetting stuff that happened and stuff. So if you ask me questions, it might bring me back down to reality because I'm really, really happy that I met him and that we're talking. So pretty. Love this shade. And to me, Too Faced palettes blend really easy and they're pigmented on my skin tone, I feel like. Some people have issues with them or don't like them, but I only like the only ones I own. I didn't like the peachy one, whatever it was called, Peach Perfect. I gave that to my sister. But I love the chocolate gold and I love this Clover palette. So I've had great luck with both of these. We're going to do something really colorful and pretty. You're going to see. I'm excited. I hope it goes right and not wrong, though. But this is going to be kind of like a crease / transition color. But I think I'm going to add another color to like blow this out even more. But we're going to do this one first. You're going to see. You'll see. We're going to try and see if that yellow is going to show up on my skin tone or not. I'm really like building this up all the way in the socket of my eye, from inner to outer part of my eye sockets. Awesome. I'm going to wipe off this brush on, I have a towel on the ground, but I need to wash. Wipe it off from the towel. Let's go into the shade Good Boy, which is this yellow right here. It has a little bit of glitter in it, that yellow. It's very bright. I've never touched it before or tried it out. So we're going to see how this blends right around the edges of this first shade. And it's blending into nothing. So I don't know, it might act differently on the lid, but in this area, it's blending into nothing. You can't really see it at all. But I'm just using this around the edges to soften the edges up. And now I'm going to go back into Daddy Loves Me, that first shade I used, the magenta shade, and re-intensify. All right. I think I want to do a halo eye. Yes, we're going to do a halo. And trying to decide what color I want in the middle and what two colors I want on the outside. We are going to That's hard. That's really tough. We are going to use the shade Ruro right here. It's a shimmer shade. It's kind of like a purpley color. We're going to place that on the inner and outer thirds of the eye. I'm going to use this small detail brush just to make it easier. Yeah, it's kind of like a purplish shade. It's a shimmery shade. Hopefully y'all can see. Yeah, that's pretty. Yep, that'll be perfect for this look. Hopefully I can see it. It's really, really pretty. I'm gonna take my finger and just go over top of it just to see if that changes anything. No. It's almost kind of similar to my skin tone. So I don't feel like it's showing up like a lot, but it's definitely there. And I'm also gonna put that on the inner corner or inner third, leaving the middle blank. To me, these shadows apply really, really nice, and they don't have a lot of fallout in the pan or like on your face either with these two palettes from Too Faced. So I really enjoy them. But I probably won't be purchasing any other Too Faced palettes because I just have so many palettes and I don't really need anything else. And I don't feel like there's anything they could come out with that could add to these two combined, could add to their greatness. So what's that noise? Somebody vacuuming above me? Can y'all hear that noise? I think someone's vacuuming. Okay, you can kind of see the purple on the inner and how the center is blank. For the center, I'm going to use the shade Wet Kisses, which is this shade right here. It's a pretty like peachy shade. It's really pretty. We're going to put that in the center, and I'm going to use this little brush, wiping it off again on this towel. And we're going to put that right in the middle. I have no idea what Nola's doing. She's probably asleep. That is pretty. So pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm going to dampen the brush with some water and apply this shade Wet to intensify it a lot more. Wow, look at that, how that intensified and how it catches the light now. So now I'm gonna wipe the brush off. I'm gonna wet it again. Some good old H2O. And I'm gonna take the Ruro shade that's on the inner and outer corner, and I'm gonna apply that damp to the edges to blend the two shades together. I lightly just kind of tapping over the edges with this dampened brush. And I'm gonna go in with my finger. And do a little blending with my finger. And then back, oops, that's the wrong shade. And then back with the brush. I'm alternating between my finger and the brush just so that I get the best blend possible. So that's what it's looking like. I'm just going to intensify the center of this one last time by applying Wet Kisses wet, just to make sure that it's really, really bright in the center. Yes. Oh, wow. That's so pretty. I love a good halo eye that's nice and blended. Look at that. So pretty. All right. So for more color, even more color, I'm going to do this turquoise called Spoiled on my lower lash line. It is so pretty, guys. I love this turquoise. I've used it before. Right here in the corner. It's so pretty. Using the same brush that's already damp. It's already lightly damp. I'm going to apply this to the entire lower lash line. I'm feeling colorful. And again, the shade is called Spoiled, which is my dog. My dog is spoiled. I love the shower curtain. I keep looking at it. I'm like, I love it. Look how intense that is. Love, love, love. I'm almost done with my goal for today. Every day I've been setting like an unpacking goal or an organization goal. I'm almost done with my organization goal for the day. I have like 20% of it left, which I'm going to finish after I finish my makeup. Yeah, this shadow is so pretty on my lower lash line. Such a pretty look already. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in, I have lots of options. We're going to use the shade called TF Mascot. It's this really bright purple right there. It's almost like a neon, like purpley pink. It has pink glitter in it. I'm going to put that in the inner corners. Yeah, it comes off as like a neon purple. It's really pretty though. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It looks really good. So now I feel like I just need to touch up this inner part right here with the darker purple shade. There we go. All right, so eyeshadow's done. We didn't even touch the other palette. Actually, I could use the purple in this palette just so that that purple pops a little bit more. So from the chocolate gold palette. I'm going to take the shade Livin' Lavish, which is this beautiful purple right here. It's a little bit brighter than the purple I currently have on the inner and outer corner. I'm going to use this. A little bit. Like, I'm not going to cover it, just to add a little bit more purple to the look. This one pops a little bit more. It's more jewel tone. The other one is more muted. You see how that just made it a little bit pop a little bit more. All right. Done with eyeshadow. Let's do some liner because this look is more bold and colorful. We're going to wear liner. And let me respond before I forget. I'm bad about that because I'll read somebody's message and I'll forget to respond. And like, why didn't you answer my question? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, legit. I'm sorry. All right, I have the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. What kind of wing do I want to do? We're doing a little bit thicker of a wing than what I would typically go for, but I feel like it's going to look good with the look. And I don't know if y'all saw, I kind of outline the bottom and the top first, and then I'll go back and carefully fill it in. I'm not going to take it all the way into my inner corner either. Gonna stop it right where my eyeball, like the pupil, not the pupil, the outer part is. I'm not gonna go past the color part of my eye into the white on the inner part. Hopefully that makes sense. And I feel like it makes my eyes look a little smaller when I do that. And I don't have small eyes, but they're not like super huge either. So colorful today. Love it. Yes, for these wings. Are they symmetrical? For the most part. There we go. Okay. Wings are done. Time to do mascara. I'm going with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I don't have any Too Faced mascaras. So we just did Too Faced foundation and Too Faced eyeshadow for this look. As you can see, the foundation, because I powdered it down with the ColourPop, which is really good at controlling oil, it's still very matte. My skin is not like dry matte looking. Like you can still see I have a natural sheen to my skin, like when I turn my head and stuff, but it looks really skin-like. I love to mix this foundation with other foundations. It's not new. It's the same formula and everything. And I was talking about how I don't feel like I need to change my shade. I have the shade Cocoa. I probably could wear Tiramisu, which is a newer shade that Jackie Aina created, but to me, Cocoa looks just fine. Like Cocoa looks great. And I'll show y'all a natural light too. Once I finish the look, I'll show y'all natural light what it looks like. But yeah, I like this shade. It's darker, which is perfect for summer for me because this foundation is super lightweight on the skin. If you have oily skin, you have to prime. If you saw, I used 3 different primers at the beginning of the video. I used Fenty first because it's a soft matte blurring primer. On top of that, I used the Ulta mattifying primer, which is for mattifying and smoothing your skin. On top of that, I went in with the Too Faced. I used the Too Faced primer, the Too Faced Peachy Matte Cooling Primer on top of that in my T-zone. And then I used the foundation, and then I set my face with the ColourPop Medium Deep Loose Setting Powder because it really is good at controlling oil. But yeah, I'm about to show y'all this look in natural light really soon. We're almost done. Put it on mascara, and then we have lips. I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to let my hair hang down today or what. Probably just going to let it stay down because I don't really have anywhere to go. I didn't do anything, and I need it to dry. That's the big thing. This look is so pretty. I love the colors. For lips, I already know what lipstick I'm going to wear. Hopefully it matches the look. Okay. Is that another voice? Yeah, it's not. I mean, Jackie Yana kind of addressed it. She made a whole video about it. Like, you really just have to prep your skin properly. If you have oily skin, which I do, I have more normal to oily in the T-zone. And then it's hot as all get out here in South Carolina. So I do sweat on my face. So, but if I prime right and if I set it well with like a bunch of powders, which I normally do for all my foundations, y'all see how much powder I use, then I'm good. Like, I'm good. It doesn't really go anywhere. Putting on just a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes because I don't want to cover up this bright turquoise shadow. I'm really excited because I ordered Nola a new collar. And I actually got it from, I think it's called Friendly Collar is the company. So like I'll get a matching collar bracelet that's like the same print as her collar. I was like, that's so cute. And I also got her one of those little dog license plate tags or driver's license tags. It looks like a driver's license. Like, but they put your dog's picture on it and like the dog's name, your phone number and stuff. So it's really cute to put on her new collar. Because the little metal ones that you can get made, they kind of wear out. They kind of wear down after a while. And hers are still decent, so I'm just gonna like switch it out for a while. I'll probably switch back to those. So this mascara is working great for this look. So there we go. That's the eye look. Can she hit up the doggy bars? Nola would be the kind of dog that would be playing too much in the bar. She'd be jumping all over people and drinks would be spilling everywhere in the doggy bar. And they would be wanting her to pay for all their stuff because of how much she likes to play with dogs. She loves to play. Loves to play. All right, I feel like I just need to blend out my crease some for some odd reason. Like my crease looks a little unblended. So I'm going to just take this brush we use for the crease and I'm going to go right above on the edges too. Blend them out some. Okay. For lips. Thank you. I'm very proud of this shower curtain. I got it at Ollie's. It was like $7. But yeah, my bathroom is cute. I cannot wait to show you my bathroom. And for the new people that are watching, let me show you my flowers I got on my second date. I'm so happy with these flowers and they smell really good and they're really pretty. If you know what kind of flowers these are, this one right here, this big, scary, spiky flower, if you know what kind of flower this is, please tell me. But yeah, it's kind of heavy. Really big. I'm gonna sit these back down. All right, lips. I want to wear this lipstick. I think this is, who is this even by? Laura Mercier. This is like a little deluxe sample I got, I think from a Sephora order, and the shade is called Damask. It's one of their cream smooth lip colors. Look at this color. I think that's really pretty. I think it will go with the look too. Well, everything else is bright. Might as well wear this too, right? It's not totally opaque. It almost feels like a lip balm. It feels really good on my lips. And it has like a little bit of shimmer to it, so I like it. I'm trying to decide, do I really like this lip color or with this look? I do like the lip color. I like how it feels too. It feels like a chapstick. I'm going to keep it because it's bright. All right, let me show you what I look like in natural light, and then I'm going to take some pictures. Check out my hair. Got kind of like the mushroom going on, but I really prefer my hair this length. It smells really, really good too. Oh, for the people that are just now tuning in, let me tell you what I use in my wash and go. I only use 2 products for this wash and go from the same company. Cream of Nature, Argan Oil. This is their Moisture Recovery Leave-In Curl Milk. And then on top of that, I go in with the Cream of Nature, Argan Oil, Pudding Perfection Curl Enhancing Cream. Looks like this. Boom. For my edges, which are now not even laid anymore, so it doesn't really matter, I put a little bit of Eco on my edges. And my hair is going to be white until it dries, and then it doesn't dry with flakes or anything with these 2. And I didn't use any gel on my curls. You can see how they are nice and defined because they're moisturized and they're happy and they're smiling. All right, let me show y'all in the natural light what this here looks like. And then I'm going to move on with my life. Hey, Nola June. You want to see Nola? Say hi, Nola. Hey, Nola. Hey, baby. You cute. Did I wake you up from your nap? Did I wake you up, mommy? Love you. Look at her just looking at me like, what? So here I am in natural light. You can see the shade Cocoa looks really, really good. It matches my neck. Like it's a little bit darker than my body, but it looks good. I think it looks good. Y'all can see the makeup. So yeah, this concludes, well, kind of a apartment tour. That's the kitchen, obviously. You can see the boxes. I'm not done unpacking yet, but that's the kitchen. I'm standing in the living room, which let me go all the way against the wall. Yes, Nola likes the new apartment. As you can see, she sleeps very peacefully here. So, I mean, this is the living room. So this is the windows you can see outside. Living room, living room, living room, living room, more living room behind me. Got my piano right here. And then the kitchen's behind me. I have one bedroom, so this is I guess the space for all. And then y'all have kind of seen the bathroom. I'm not showing you my bedroom because it's not ready yet. But yeah, I'll show y'all when all that is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you see the shade Cocoa on me. The foundation, I think it looks good with me. So yeah, I hope you all have a great day. You had a great holiday and that you have a wonderful weekend. I probably will do another look tomorrow, focusing on another brand. So if you have a brand suggestion, leave it below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this look. And seeing the foundation in natural light on my skin. Again, I'm wearing the shade Cocoa. Because I'm in love with the Cocoa. Just kidding. Okay, bye.